So we are in Tioga County as you walk through Spiderweb.
How did you walk through that?
So we are in Tioga County. We are hiking the Sand Run Falls Trails Loop in Tioga State Forest. It is mid-afternoon. It's supposedly a really quick loop. I mean, it's about 6 miles, which is really quick, technically. So we've already seen a vole. Scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, got within like 2 feet of your foot.
So, yeah, so we'll do this loop and we'll show you some stuff along the way and hopefully get to see some cool waterfalls that aren't a trickle, considering the fact that everything is popcorn dry. There is no water anywhere to be seen. A lot of the creeks and stuff like that we've been seeing are completely bone dry. A lot of the lakes, I wanted to do a little bit of fishing. Kind of didn't happen because a lot of the lakes have lots of algae bloom because it's just no water coming in and out of them. So, but we are off on a hike today. So, yeah, enjoy it. Let's go. So the one thing that I so far pick out that's rather strange that, you know, in Tioga then is different than our mountain, the lack of rocks.
You can actually like look up.
Yeah, you can like walk and not fall all over yourself. This is actually a really nice trail.
Other than spider webs.
Yeah, I'm slowly collecting a large assortment of spider webs across my face because spider webs.
Yeah, why do you think I'm behind the camera, not in front of it?
Yeah. My son apparently has learned to let the father take the webs.
Let me correct you. Let literally anyone else walk first.
Just remember that if we see a bear, all I have to do is like kneecap you, and all I have to do is run as fast as the slowest person.
Hey, you're gonna see the bear first, is my point.
So far we were doing good following our red blazes, unless maybe that's a loop too.
Maybe.
Because that has, where did I see it? Red blazes over there, right by 6, and that has red blazes over there. So we're kind of at a crossroads, but kind of following the All Trails map. So we will keep on going this way, and it should be all right. So I'm assuming because of the little bridges here that normally this would be kind of a mud pit, but since there is no water, is that sandstone?
Yep, sandstone.
Since there is no water, it is completely dry and there are bridges to nowhere. So we just kind of got one of our questions answered. We saw a lot of sand on the trail. Well, we just met this guy on a bike who had a little bike trailer. It was kind of a cool little bike trailer. What did he say? He could carry like
55 pounds of sand.
55 pounds of sand on the back of this little bike trailer, and he's taking it up here and he's covering a lot of the trail, like the gnarly, knotty parts of the trail with sand, try to smooth it out because he wants people to come up here and enjoy biking. So that's pretty cool. Saw a guy, you know, doing his part to make the outdoors a little bit more enjoyable for the rest of us. So it's a puddle of water. Seems to be the only puddle of water around. Little froggy, just sitting there. So we're going along. So we got to marker 7, and the map said that is kind of make a loop. If you do follow all trails, it makes you turn right, but this should join up at the same place. But there's like it's almost like a reclamation plot.
Tripped, I'm fine.
Almost like a reclamation plot or something, because it's got this fenced in area here, and you kind of see that a lot when the DCNR plants trees that they don't want deer to eat. They'll make these little plots and they'll put up fences so that deer can't get in there to eat all their little saplings. That tree is barely hanging on by other trees. So we are at the Falls Trail now. We're gonna head down the hill and then go down and see if there's actually falls instead of a trickle. So we came down this trail, and it kind of goes down into this hollow across this creek, and it is dry as crazy, but it's still muddy, so you know that on a normal day this is going to be nothing but a bog. So just so you know, if you take this trail, you're going to get a little wet coming down in here. So there is a creek that you have to cross. However,
there was a creek you had to pass.
there is no creek. It is bone dry. There is no water at all. So just so you know, if you come up here, you're going to have to cross a creek that doesn't exist. Come back, Colby, you can't swim.
This is pathetic.
Yeah. So, all right, we should be almost there. At least there's a little bit of water, not much.
Hey, it's something.
Trickle, trickle. Alright, so this is pretty cool. Waterfall's kind of cut out in here. Drinking water, so we didn't have to like pour water over the edge there. That's a
I
plus.
wish it was dry now. Sort of a funny gag.
But it's so neat how like it's so carved out. Yeah, don't slip. You'll be really wet.
Yes, I will.
Really neat. So we are on the second half of the trip here. We were just down at the waterfall. I wish I had my GoPro. This is hard to hold. Anywho, but the waterfall was pretty cool. Like, I've never seen a waterfall like that before, where it was cut out of the ground that way. If you go, there is a on the far side from the trail that comes down to it, there's a rope. You don't have to do any rappelling. You can literally go up and down it without touching the rope. There's like steppy roots and stuff, but the rope is there to help if you need it. But it was beautiful. Water was definitely cold. There's a couple people down there with big old doggies, so we spent some time and headed out. And now we're headed back up to get out of here, but another couple miles. So we're getting kind of cool in this little cool like pine valley here. Going up the trail, you can see the creek actually has water in it. That's the sand. That's that same creek that runs down in that waterfall.
That's the first.
Yeah. Don't really see much of that anymore around here, but so we're probably 3/4 of the way back now. It's really nice. What's really strange.
You heard that too.
Yeah, I think I kicked. Oh no, there he is.
Nope, that's a snake. It's a little one.
Little garter snake. I'm sitting here talking. He kind of swished around. What you doing, buddy? So, anywho, back to what I was saying before I was interrupted by the snake. Yeah, we're about 3/4 of the way through. It is a really cool trail. I'm really kind of not, I mean, again, we're not kind of used to it because there's lots of roots, but there's a severe lack of rocks like the trails around Berks County. So it is a welcome change. You can actually look up a little bit when you're walking around, minus the roots a little bit. But so yeah, anyway, if we see anything else on the way back, we'll take note, but we're almost back. All right, so we're done. We're back at the parking lot. We made the loop. So all in all, it was almost like 7 miles. We're a little hot and sweaty, but whoops. But we made it. The falls were pretty cool. I've never kind of seen falls like that before. Down in that hollow, which was really neat. The trail was really nice. It wasn't too rocky and too messed up. Didn't see a ton of wildlife. Saw the snick, birds, a vole at like the very beginning, but didn't really even see any, like, I saw chipmunk at the very beginning too, but nothing else besides that. But otherwise, yeah, like 7 miles, beautiful day, a little sweaty. So that was the I never say this right, Sand Run
Falls Trail.
Sand Run Fall. Okay, that's the way. This way. This way. Sand Run Falls Trail. Anyway, bad camera work. Need to fix it and edit. Okay, anyway, whatever. But yeah, again, if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my son's awesome shirt. It's
Yeah, I wore a tank top.
Anyway, so check out my other videos. Make sure to comment, shoot me an email at downhexhighway@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram at Moxie79 or downhex on Twitter. So I will off to the next one as I drag my sweaty butt back to the van.